Hey viewers, George here to do a George Talks vid thing. First impressions. What up? Okay, so this time I'm looking at a game called Tokyo Jungle, which recently came out on the PSN, and actually is a really cool game, a really different game. A lot different from most games I've seen that attempt to do something like this. Basically, the premise of the game is you can choose from 50 different animals. Like, you start off with a few, and then you gotta unlock the other ones by playing the game and whatnot, and what have you. So you start out with the small Shih Tzu type dog. I can't remember what they're called, and a deer or gazelle. And you have to do the perspective roles. So like, with the Shih Tzu, you can hunt things, but they have to be small enough they can hunt them. If they're too big, you gotta sort of sneak around. And you have to find your food, you have to find prey, you have to make sure you mate, and you mark your territory so that way the next generation of animals can continue on, and you gotta basically survive in this like apocalyptic Tokyo, because basically humanity's disappeared and animals rule the world. And it is actually a lot of fun, but it gets a little challenging because you gotta watch your hunger meter, so you don't want to like get into raising a family way too quickly. You want to make sure you get yourself acquainted and whatnot before jumping into anything. You gotta like time things perfectly. It's a lot of fun. It's really cool. Some of the animals you get to be, you get obviously your dogs, your cats, elephants, of course, deer, gazelle, porcupine, birds, all sorts of types, up to hippos were in there. And it gets even to the ridiculous point of dinosaurs, like velociraptors. So it's a really interesting game. I got it for like $11.99. I'm a plus number, so I get things at discounts. It's a regular of like $15, so that's a pretty good deal if you ask me. What else to mention about this game that's really interesting? The hunting system's pretty cool, and the attacking system. I wish I could go into like exact details, but like it's something I experienced. I think my only gripe with it, or grape, is I had to go through the tutorial twice for some reason. Once to do for the survival, and once for the story, which makes no sense. Especially considering you have to play through the tutorial and survival before you can unlock the story mode, which is really dumb. Some other interesting things about it. Oh, fuck. I had it up in my head already before I started doing this. Sorry. I didn't, no. I was gonna say hunting. You get multiplayer, but it's a local multiplayer only, so you and your friend, as far as I know, have to be the same type of breed. Unless, I guess you could probably be different, like, see who's better than the other, which is really cool, or you just do it on your own. There's a survival mode, which I play most of, where you have to just attempt to keep your species alive, which is really cool. There's a story mode, which I barely got a chance to play. Barely, I mean at all, so a lot of the time I'm playing the survival, because actually, it's a little addicting, because it's like, you go to play and you just, get your paces, and then you die and you're like, fuck, I could do so much better than that. So then you go again, and it's just constantly trying to outdo your previous attempts, and okay, I know I've been saying this a lot recently, but it's a lot of fun. Oh god, George, what are you doing? So, Tokyo Jungle, I didn't hear anything about this game, and I saw I'm like 50 different animals. That's what you get to play, 50 fucking different animals, and then there's DLC that they're releasing. They've shown a few things you can DLC as. Like right now, you can just download different breeds of dogs and cats, But it seems like they're planning to put in kangaroos. Fuck. Oh, sorry. Kangaroos, saber-tooths are in there. And some other things. So that's really interesting. And like I said, I think two things about this game is there's not a whole lot from the beginning. I mean, like you start off with like two different kind of animals. You gotta unlock the rest of them. I mean, I know there's 50 and it gives you more incentive, but it's like I don't want to play as a shitty small dog. I want to play as like the golden retriever or the beagle. At least they can like attack hyenas and whatnot. And I hate sneaking around. It's one of the things you have to do is especially if you play as deers or gazelles or like animals that can't attack, you have to like sneak your way around by hiding in tall grass. So you're a lot of times like you want to get to pass these things. It's like a fucking stealth mission from all those games where you're like, okay, just look away, and I cross over. Wait for him to look away, cross over. It's not only really dull and repetitive, but it's so annoying. Like, I've never been a huge fan of stealth missions because I suck at them. That's the main thing, and it's boring. Like when you're attacking and hunting things in it, it's a lot of fun because it's like, damn, you're dead. And there's like a leveling up system, so like you'll level up in ranks from being like a no-name to rookie, veteran, and then boss. And you have to mark your territory in order to breed as well. You have to prove to females that you're worthy to have kids with them, I guess. And there's just so many aspects of this that's really good, and just the one aspect of stealth isn't really all that interesting. It's boring, it's repetitive, it's run of the mill. We've seen this sort of thing before. I think it would have been a little more, I don't know, sorry, interesting if they can, I really don't know exactly what they could have done to make the stealth missions, the stealth portions, a little better, but it just sucks. I hate stealth. I hope I'm not alone in that. It's just like, George, you're stupid, you don't know what you're talking about, you're not a gamer just because you don't like stealth. It's gonna happen. First comment. So, but I mean, beyond that, the game's fantastic. It's fun, as I said multiple times. And definitely worth a try. I mean, if you're looking for something different to try, Tokyo Jungle is very different. I haven't seen any other game quite like it, or that really does a good job at what it's trying to do. Actually, there is really no other game like it out there, now that I think about it, other than, like, Feeding Frenzy. it's a fish. Whatever. So, yeah, that's Tokyo Jungle. My first impression of it, it's great. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Online co-op, or online would be actually be another good idea that they should have added, since I don't really get people to come over too much, and it's not like, hey, want to mercifully kill animals in Tokyo? Doesn't sound right. Yeah, I think online would have made this game a lot better, considering you could have played with other people online, obviously. Maybe, like, it could also add dynamics of, like, who's better than who, sort of thing. I don't know how many players it goes up to. I'm assuming only 2 players. So, I guess that'd be another... Sorry. Really late into the evening here, or morning. It'd be really cool if they added more than just 2 people, because there's no fun just being like a head-on-head thing or like a co-op thing. Why not, like, you know, I'm really good with the frickin' Shih Tzu and I'm gonna kick your gazelle ass. That's basically all you do from the beginning. Tokyo Jungle. There's a few complaints, a few minor things. You know, online would have improved it. More than just 2 people would have really improved it. The stealth sucks. Whatever. You could probably improve in some ways, but it sucks nevertheless. And going through the tutorial twice is stupid. I don't know why they had me do that. Unless someone in the comments, if you can explain to me why I had to go through it twice, that'd be awesome. Okay, so until next time, keep on gaming.